welcome back to Unavowed. This is part 9, and we are headed back to Sammy's bar to find out what there is to learn there. I think I will take Vicky.
Vicky. KK can see you staring, you know.
Eli.
Crap. Sorry, kid. I know the guys in the local precinct. Good cops, most of them. They went over this place with a fine-tooth comb. Twice. You really think we can find something they didn't? Don't answer that.
Hello, symbol on the floor. The portal pulses in and out with a consistent rhythm.
The portal looks sealed. Nothing's going in or out. For now.
A portal? Like the one the General came out of?
Yeah, but portals like this take a huge amount of energy to create.
So what created this one?
I don't know.
Eli's voice quality, like the quality of the recording, seems so much lower than the others. Like his actual voice acting is really good, but it's just like there's this little staticky thing to it, which is kind of bothering me now. Well, looks like I can't go in the bathroom. Can anyone do anything with this portal?
Not sure what you want me to do there. Let's take a look around. There's gotta be something the mundane authorities missed.
Other than the portal? Oh, some papers.
What have you got there?
Some handwritten notes. Looks like a journal. It's your handwriting, isn't it?
Yes, this is my handwriting.
I guess that proves it. Your demon was here.
Well, don't keep us in suspense. Read the thing.
Sharing a mind can be difficult. I have learned that it is important to keep a record of important thoughts and details before they get filtered out. Hence, this journal. I have cast a veil over it, as a precaution. I am still so weak. This city has become so ordinary, so mundane. The world has turned its back on all things magical. Even the local chapter of the Unavowed is a mere skeleton crew, headed by an old fossil of a djinn. I do not foresee them being a problem. I am powerless here. Whatever magic the city possesses, it is stamped out and tucked away. I cannot access it. How to change this? I see several options open to me.
A fossil? Really?
Come on, let's keep reading.
1. Creating poltergeists. The method is easy enough. I need to find some souls I can corrupt. Their mere existence will generate plenty of spiritual energy. 2. General Zarug of the Merfolk is desperate. He is fighting a losing war. Can I use this somehow? Share his power with a mundane human or two? Release his power into the world? 3. There's a dryad trapped in the North Woods. If she is freed, so will her power. Power that I can use. I will try and make contact. Maybe we can help each other. The more spiritual energy is released, the stronger I become. What do I do with this power? Every day I feel capable of more and more. Yet there is still more to be tapped.
This is insane. The demon's filling the city with supernatural energy on purpose. I guess that explains why we've been so busy lately.
4. The Wall Street area. There are plenty of weak-willed executives, all desperately clinging to power. All would be easy to corrupt. But who? 5. Manhattan's Chinatown. I sense a power there, something old and ancient, but hidden. I need to bring it out into the open. 6. The neighborhood around Brooklyn's Prospect Park has changed so much. There used to be a magic there. The people so full of wonder, they have lost their way. Perhaps I can help them. And myself. I am strong enough now. I can create a pocket realm of my very own, but I cannot create the door. Nothing I try works. I'll have to think on this.
Our demons sure been busy.
I should have realized from the start. A pocket realm is a personal thing, only opened from a place I have an emotional connection to. But where? The answer was, as always, obvious. Sammy's, the bar where I came into my new form. The portal formed quickly, held closed with the very power I have siphoned into the city. On the other side, anything I wish. Very soon I can go to work. However, there is the matter of the mind I share, and the Unavowed. Do they know of my existence or not? Did I overestimate them? This is a loose end that must be dealt with.
So the demons created a pocket realm. That's gotta be where it went.
You mean through that portal over there?
Can we unseal the portal?
I wouldn't know where to begin. It's sealed solid.
So what now? Find a magic crowbar?
That doesn't really exist, does it? Because if it does, I want one.
There are bonds of energy holding the portal closed. I can kind of sense them. And they feel frayed.
Frayed?
Yeah, and pretty recently too.
Wait, this is because of us, isn't it? We're fixing all the stuff the demons screwed up. There's less mojo to hold this thing closed?
Exactly.
We've been getting closer to the demon this whole time.
Just like police work, you pound enough pavement, something eventually shakes loose.
Then we know where to go next.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's get the hell out of here.
Alright, let's go. I guess Wall Street or Chinatown. Let's see. Choose first. Let's go with Madonna and Eli.
No, not now.
Put the old
Maybe
gang
later.
back together.
Huh?
Alright.
Not you.
Let's try.
KK keeps asking to see that movie. Squirrel
Wall
Team
Street.
13.
Wall Street Bowling Green Station, 8:07 p.m.
Ah, it feels so good to be back down here. The buildings might be different, but it still feels the same. Time can't erase everything.
Not everything. Just the
Missing
disease,
Elijah
the
Cook,
crowds,
3-month
the squalor,
old
the local
boy.
slave market.
Missing
You
since
just
May
enjoy
17th.
this with me.
Elijah was last
I
seen.
am, Eli.
Can you guys shut
Wall Street
up,
today
please?
is
Jesus
much more
Christ.
enjoyable than it used to be.
I like the chatter, but also I kind of... it's kind of delaying things. Elijah was last seen outside his home at 387 Battery Place. He was allegedly abducted from inside his stroller. He was wearing a tan knit cap and a white onesie. He is half Chinese, half Caucasian. Please contact the police with any information.
Sorry, I'm kind of busy right now.
Looks like his mom. Wasn't really expecting a missing baby to be the Wall Street thing.
Sit in their tower, believing they are giants. That they're too important, too vital to fail. So they walk like giants in the clouds, looking down on us with disgust.
Are you alright?
All right? Society is being consumed by a terminal poison. We've been robbed and nobody sees it. So no, madam, I am not all right. I am in great pain, as we all are.
Can you tell me what's wrong? Maybe we can help.
Help? Can you help the ant under the fascist's boot? No. It is already too late. The battle is lost. The future has been taken, and nobody can help because they don't see.
They don't see? You don't mean void touch, do you?
The only void is the dark emptiness inside the Grant City Trust. They are the cancerous tumor, poisoning society and stealing our future. But nobody sees it. They can't.
What's your issue with the Grant City Trust?
They are a cancer on society, taking our future, taking our lives.
That's not something to say lightly.
I mean precisely what I say.
Our future's been taken?
Yes, it has. Taken by us. for the benefit of them, the giants on high. Pity the few who are chosen. They know not why.
I'm all for bringing down capitalism, but you seem a little loopy. Bye. We'll leave you to whatever you're doing. Let's find these giants.
Imposing structure.
Ghost.
It's not that big, compared to other firms in the area anyway.
Such tall buildings are a relatively new concept, Eli. At least for me.
Ghosts can't hear
Alright, shut up. Portrait of an imperious-looking older man gazes down at you. Jason Grant. He did.
Jason Grant? That's Jason Grant? I don't believe it.
You know this man?
Sure I know him. Well, knew him back in the 60s. Jason was just a fresh-faced kid then. He got old.
It's the exact same bone structure as Eli. Stack of cards.
Hey folks,
You're open late.
it isn't late in Beijing or in Australia. Global world of finance. Someone is always working here, which means someone is always at this desk.
Can I go in?
Sure, just show me your ID and I'll buzz you right in.
I don't have an ID. Can I go in anyway?
I shouldn't, but what the hell? Go right ahead.
Wow.
You are
Oh.
lying.
Well, duh. Sorry, I'm just messing with you guys. The late shift gets boring. What can I say?
Thanks for your
See you
time.
around.
I'll just go in anyway.
Whoa, sorry, you gotta show me your ID card if you want to get in.
Alright, so I think I need Logan to talk to the ghost outside. Wonder if there's anything else I can do around here first.
They sit in their tower, believing they are giants.
I'm sorry about Kalash. For what it's worth, I miss him too.
He died as he...
Here we go.
I won't let one mistake destroy everything I've built. I won't. Too many depend on us. There's too much at stake.
It sounds to me like you have a problem.
Yes, I know this. I'm too old for flippancy. The trust must survive. If we go down, it would be catastrophic. You told me you could make all this go away. Is this true?
I wouldn't lie about something this important.
It's lying that got us into this mess. Be sure to remember that. Listen, Miss... What was your name again? It is not my nature to trust anyone, least of all a stranger. And yet, I think you're the woman for the job. Whatever it is you need to do it. With my blessing.
Thank you, Jason. This will all be over soon.
Let's go to my office and discuss this privately.
Jason? As in Jason Grant? What's he doing making deals with demons?
Is everything all right? Should I call an ambulance?
Oh, hi. No. Our friend is just having an episode. She gets them sometimes.
No, never mind. It's not my problem.
See? Totally fine.
Well, you seem all right. Just be careful around here. Well, just be careful.
Ominous.
Well, that was awkward.
Let's follow her to her apartment. Make it more awkward. Oh no. Well, looks like that's it here. Need to go get Logan so we can talk to that ghost outside. I don't think there's a way of switching companions. Otherwise, is there? Let me in. Let me in.
Yes?
Do you know anything about the Wall Street area?
You call this Wall Street. I recall when this street was literally a wall. Although at the time it was called a fortification. A rotting, wooden, ramshackle thing. It kept out the odd wild animal, but it did little to prevent that tribe of imps from bursting through. I spent weeks chasing them down. I never did find them all. I assume their descendants live here still.
So, any ideas what to do now?
I think we should learn more about the madman by the charging bull. Throughout history, men like him have been ignored. Sometimes for good reason, sometimes not.
Alright.
Yes, let us proceed.
They sit in their tower, believing they're giants.
Are you familiar with Jason Grant?
He was crushed.
Crushed.
Crushed by the tower edifice of evil that he created. The future was taken because of him. It is as they say, what goes around comes around. He deserved no less.
Come on. Nobody deserves to be crushed to death.
Do not doubt me. My name is Hugh Kravitz, and I speak the truth.
Mandana, is this guy really speaking the truth?
I have been asking myself the same question.
Really? You've never had trouble before.
This case is unique. His words ring false, but I sense no deception within him. He is telling the truth, just not with his words.
You are awake. You see.
I cannot deny it.
Then seek the truth. Find it. Destroy it. Please.
I will do my best.
How can he be lying and telling the truth?
He's in denial, maybe?
No, his words are twisted. They approach the truth from behind, never directly. Why not speak plainly, Hugh? It is not always easy, but it is always better.
I can't.
Why can't you just say what you mean?
I can only speak as plainly as I am allowed.
Allowed? Do you mean to say that you're under some kind of compulsion?
No.
A lie. Thank you, Hugh. Whatever has transpired here, we will uncover it.
You don't mean literal giants, do you?
They believe they are giants, looking down at us from the clouds and calling us losers. But they are the losers. They would be nothing if it weren't for us.
What are you doing out here?
Screaming into the abyss in the hope that someone hears me. Can you hear me?
It would be difficult for us not to hear you.
You hear with your ears, but not your mind. You are asleep. Wake up! Please.
Who did this to you?
I stand in the shadow of the greatest evil of all, the Grant City Trust.
The banking firm? They did this to you.
The Grant City Trust has done many things to many people. What's one more?
We'll figure this out, Hugh. Don't worry.
Thank you.
Alright.
What's up?
Do you know anything about the Wall Street area?
You kidding? This is the financial capital of the country. Maybe the world. This is where it all happens. Right here. In every boardroom of every building. Empires rise and fall.
And burn. The Great Fire in 1835 was sparked by a gas leak nearby. It was horrific.
But we rebuilt, right? The financial district rose up from the ashes stronger than ever. I knew some good people here. Sometimes I wonder what happened to them.
You seem strangely happy, Eli.
Well, I am. This was my old stomping grounds, back in my mundane days. I spent half my life here. My firm had dealings with all the major banks. Homefed, Downing, Gibraltar. Of course, they're all closed now. Guess they couldn't handle it without me.
So, any ideas on what to do now?
I'm wondering if that guy by the charging bull has anything useful to say. Or if he's just crazy. Maybe we should learn more about him. Right behind you.
I have nothing to say. I fail.
The garden or something.
Hey, folks.
Do you know Hugh Kravitz, the protester outside?
I have no idea. Sorry.
Your apology is appreciated, because I know you are lying.
Huh?
Please, it is important. Who is Hugh Kravitz?
Look, you seem like decent people, and it's not like you can't look this up online anyway. Hugh Kravitz used to be a vice president of this bank.
Hugh was a vice president of this bank? What happened?
Look, I like my job here, so I've said all I'm gonna say. Sorry.
Did you know Jason Grant?
Not really. I mean, he walked past the desk every day. He'd say hello, but we never really talked. And I guess we never will now. Poor guy.
How did Jason Grant die?
Had a heart attack just outside the door. Was waiting for his car service when, poof, out like a light. The guy was fit, too. Well, fit for a 73-year-old.
So it was a natural death.
Nobody killed him, if that's what you're saying. He was just stressed out. I don't care how in shape you are. If you can't relax, you're not healthy.
Can you tell me more about Jason Grant?
Well, he named this bank after himself. I honestly don't know much. Nice enough guy, but I don't know much else. Sorry.
Who's running the bank now that the founder's dead?
That would be Roy Fellows. I don't know much about him.
Why is that?
Because I never see the guy. If he ever comes and goes, it's never when I'm on shift.
You don't know anything about Roy Fellows?
No, like I said, I never see the guy. But the lights are still on, and I still get paid, so I figure he's doing all right. Well, like I said, I saw him every day. We didn't talk much, but he was always laughing and joking with people. But towards the end, he was always alone. He never laughed. He never smiled. He looked, well, stressed. Maybe it's the economy. You keep hearing it's bouncing back, but maybe he knew something we plebs didn't.
Thanks for your time.
See you around.
Alright, so this ghost is probably Grant. Let's go talk to Protest Man again.
Sit in their tower. Believe.
Is it true that you were a vice president at the Grant City Trust?
That changes nothing. I have witnessed the corruption firsthand. The poison, the festering malignancy, the...
Please continue, Hugh. The what?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
You are lying again, Hugh.
If I speak lies, it is because the truth burns.
Then perhaps you should write it down.
That also must burn. It has no choice.
Burn? Are you saying you wrote down the truth and you burned it?
Burning documents? A vice president could be fired for something like that.
But you were. Ah, I see. Thank you.
Do you know Roy Fellows, the new CEO of the Grant City Trust?
He rests at the top of the towering edifice. All answer to him. He answers to nobody. Fellows is untouchable.
We'll figure this out, Hugh. Don't worry.
Thank you.
Alright, can I fire read without actually having the stuff? I don't know that I can do that.
Eli, I must apologize to you.
Huh? What for?
My father's passing. I am having difficulty processing it.
You don't need to apologize for that.
No, that is not it.
I forget the apartment number. Was
Half a
it on
century
this?
ago, your daughters also lost their father.
40. I read about your missing son.
You did? You know where he is?
No, I don't. Sorry.
Then why? Just stop bothering me. Bye.
Okay. So, how can I fire read these things? Could you fire read something for me?
I'll do my best. What do you need?
You set some documents on fire. Any chance we can see them?
I don't see why not.
Oh, nice. I mean, you needed some members or something. Corporate profits. A giant dip here in September of 09. Everything I say is a lie. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Please let me confess. I will burn it, I promise. I took your child, Travis. Fellows made me do it. I am so sorry. Fellows made me do it. Fellows made me do it. I can't confess. I can only write it down, then burn it. I can't break free. I can't escape. Help. Someone.
Jesus. A kid. He took a kid.
Alright, let's go ask him why he took a kid.
They sit in their tower, believing they're giants. That they're too important.
We read your confession.
What? You mean you can see? See the truth?
Sure, we can see the truth. You took a kid.
A child is in danger. Your silence helps nobody.
I can't.
Your compulsion makes it difficult, but not impossible. You must try, please.
The truth hurts. Hurts my head. It hurts so much.
Look, we want to help you, but we can't if you don't give us something. Anything.
I cannot speak the truth. I did not kidnap a child.
You are lying. Good.
Mr. Fellows did not force me to steal a baby boy. That boy was not named Elijah Cook. The boy did not belong to my closest friend and co-worker, who I can't look in the eye anymore, and God help me!
Uh-oh.
Jesus, what happened?
You tried to get around his compulsion. It appears to have fought back.
We should call an ambulance.
I agree. I only hope his mind will be intact.
We've done all we can for him. Let's get to the bottom of this.
Alright. Now can I talk to the mother of the missing child? I wonder if this information is enough.
What?
My name is Momo. I have some information about your missing son.
You do?
It was Hugh Kravitz. Do you know him?
Hugh? I know he's been disturbed lately, but he wouldn't. He just wouldn't. You better come up. I'll buzz you in. You're the one who collapsed on the street earlier, weren't you?
I'm fine now. Don't worry.
I honestly don't care. You said you have information about my son? It's been 3 months. I thought the police had given up. But you're not really the police, are you?
No, but you can trust us. We want the same thing you do.
Trust you? I don't even know you.
My name is Mandana. This is Eli.
I see. Appropriate.
Appropriate?
Nothing. Everyone thinks I made it up. They think I'm crazy. But I know what I saw. I know what happened.
You can trust us. Whatever you tell us, we'll believe you.
He disappeared right in front of my eyes. I took him out in the stroller. We go running in the morning, and he just vanished.
You mean that literally?
Yes, I mean that literally. He vanished. I saw him smile. I heard him laugh. He always laughed when the sun hit his eyes. Then he just melted into nothing. I thought I was having a breakdown. I thought I left him in his crib or something. But I looked everywhere. He was just gone. The police don't believe me. They think I was negligent, that I left him alone, that I'm a bad mother. But I'm not. I saw what I saw. He disappeared.
We believe you.
I don't care if you believe me. He just needs to be found. You said Hugh Kravitz was involved. Is that true?
Yes. Hugh Kravitz was forced to do it by his boss at the Grant City Trust.
Hugh and the Grant City Trust. I never liked that place. I never liked this city. We should have just stayed down in Florida.
Can we ask you a few questions about what happened?
Sure. Whatever it takes.
How do you know Hugh Kravitz?
He was friends with my husband. They're co-workers. Or rather, they were co-workers. Hugh got promoted a few months ago. We had him over to celebrate. It was... Jesus. It was the night before Elijah disappeared. I never noticed that connection before. Why would I? But how? Why?
We don't know. I'm sorry.
What about Hugh? He's always outside the bank. Did you ask him?
He's kind of unconscious right now.
Of course he is.
Why was Hugh protesting outside the bank?
I don't know. He would never talk to me. He wouldn't look me in the eye. I guess now I know why.
Do you know Jason Grant?
Didn't he, die? I don't know much about him. Sorry.
Your husband works for the Grant City Trust. Can we talk to him?
Travis doesn't live here anymore. He went to a hotel, I think. He won't tell me where.
Your husband moved out.
Yes, he did. He says he can't look at me. He can't talk to me. He thinks I'm crazy. He thinks I'm the one who lost Elijah. Maybe I can't blame him. I don't know.
That's awful. Families should stick together in times like this.
Maybe, but we're not family anymore.
Of course you are.
Tell him that, if you can find him.
You moved here from Florida?
Yeah. Cedar Key. Born and raised. Same as my husband, Travis. He applied to the Grant City Trust on a whim. Didn't expect to actually get hired. And now, here we are.
Can we take a look around?
If you think it will help, I'll just be here.
Alright. Monochrome photo of a couple dressed in old-fashioned clothes. A still life of flowers and wine. Small handwritten note. Reminder, bear. Gotta be a password, or there's a key in the bear. Thing there. Let's go into this room. An expensive looking wooden crib. What is this? Some faint glowy residue is spread out on the mattress of the crib. Looks like ectoplasm. It's a cute bear dressed up like an old-timey detective.
Are they still making these toys? I remember buying one for my youngest back in the 60s. His name was Griff, I think. Ah, Jesus, she loved that thing. Are they still
I
making...
feel like there's something in this bear, but I guess we're not at the point where we can find it yet. Computer. Enter password. Not bear. Detective bear. No. Now will the bear tell me anything?
Are they still making these toys? His name was...
Griff. Ta-da! Gloria Cook. I guess you've moved in by now. I can't believe you're living in New York. How's Winnie adjusting? I imagine a lot has changed since I lived there. There was a Chinese place on Lex that my dad used to take me to. You think it's still there? Travis Cook wrote, there were Chinese restaurants back then. Didn't they get overrun by all the dinosaurs and woolly mammoths? Hugh Kravitz. Hey, you're a Mets fan, right? Boss gave me tickets for the game this weekend. I'd go, but they're playing the Sox and I might get lynched. You want to take him and see the Mets lose? Tomo for your networking and security leads. Julie Beckett. Your mom just told me. I can't believe it. I'm going to be a great aunt. I am so old. Wi-Fi is spotty here in Tibet, but I leave in 2 weeks for Mongolia. Come join me while you have the chance. I bet you still keep your passport in old Mr. Spooky Face's eye hole like your mom used to. Family traditions, you know. Very important. You'll learn. Old Mr. Spooky Face. Forgot how cold New York could get back in Florida, still thawing out. Elijah is a perfect name. I'm sorry for getting so emotional. It's been almost 50 years, but you never really forget, do you? Treasure that kid. Treasure your family. Take nothing for granted, ever. I'm so happy for you, I can't take it. Alright, this is from Hugh. Miss you, buddy. Come back to work. Pictures of Elijah that she shared. That's a lot of emails. Right, sorry your baby got kidnapped email. Secure. New ID cards will be reissued by the end of the day. If you do not receive your card, a photo ID will be accepted in the interim. So.
Julie? Gloria? Elijah? It can't be.
Eli? Oh.
You see it. You know.
No, Eli, I do not. Not for sure.
No, I suppose not. It's impossible.
Is that his family? Let's look at Mr. Spooky Face's eye.
Is that a passport? Let's take a look.
Travis Cook. I'll be taking this. Use it to get into the building, although I don't look much like this guy.
Eli, look. The resemblance. It cannot be denied.
No, I can't believe it. It's impossible.
I am sorry.
No, I need to be sure. I need to talk to Mrs. Cook again. She would know. She has to.
Yes?
No, not you.
Yes.
Door.
Let us proceed.
Could I ask you a question, Miss Cook?
Sure.
Your son, Elijah, did you name him after anyone?
Is it important?
Yes.
I think it was Travis's idea. Yeah, his grandfather. It was his grandfather's name.
His grandfather was named Elijah.
Well, Eli. But that's short for Elijah, isn't it? Isn't that your name too?
It's Elliot.
Sorry?
My name, Eli. It's short for Elliot, not Elijah. But you had no way of knowing that.
I'm sorry?
Never mind, it's nothing. We're going to find your son, I promise you. Whatever it takes. Come on, let's go.
Eli, I know what you're thinking.
No, Mandy, you really don't.
Man on a mission. Did he just leave us? Alright, well, on that stirring moment, we're going to call it a day here. Next time, we will use that passport to get ourselves into the bank and find out some more information. Thanks for watching, everyone, and I will see you next time.